Gamora is being hunted down as she may be the new body for Thanos. And Peter Quill just lost his ship to a talking Groot. This is the continuation of the Guardians of the Galaxy storyline right here at Comicstorian, where we take some of your favorite trade paperbacks and single issues and I break them down into digestible bites to help you understand. Then I read them dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panel, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. Today we're going to be doing 3 more issues of the Donny Cates run for Guardians of the Galaxy. Following the events of Infinity Wars, where Gamora almost killed Thanos, the Guardians of the Galaxy disbanded, leaving only Peter Quill and Groot on the team, with everyone else gone. But Thanos isn't going to stay dead. Thanos is going to be reborn. So now everyone is hunting down Gamora, thinking that she may be the new body for Thanos. That's today's storyline. Let's get into it. A short while later, over at Half-World, Groot tells everyone to listen up. This is their captain speaking. They're here for a reason. Let's not overcomplicate this. A lot of people are trying to kill their friend for some dumb stuff she didn't do. Bill steps out onto the ship telling him, "Do not worry. We have the element of," but at that moment there's a loud katang as a bullet pings off of Bill's helmet. Gamora lowers her rifle. Surprise! And she takes aim again. But then she looks down at the corpse and she sees something coming towards her and crash! Bill's hammer bursts through the rifle and Bill says, "It appears that we are unwanted here." But as the hammer begins to come back, Bill notices several small devices on it, and it explodes. Bill rises from the smoke, telling him, "Okay, well, that was impressive." Gamora walks up asking, "Yeah? Then you're gonna love this next part." And at that moment, a branch reaches out, grabbing her, and as much as she struggles, she yells at Groot to put her down. Groot brings her in close and tells her, "I hate this." And Gamora hugs him. "I hate this too, but I've missed you." As Groot sets her down, Gamora asks, "Why are you here? Is this about the Thanos uploading his consciousness thing?" "It's an absolute fake." Groot tells her, "It doesn't matter. Eros believes it and he has a team coming to kill you. The Dark Guardians of the Galaxy. We're all mad at Rocket for what he's doing. But you have my word. As soon as this is settled, Groot will come back here with you and we'll finish this thing together." As everyone gets on board, Gamora sees Star-Lord and tells him, "Hey." Star-Lord cuffs her, telling her, "You're gonna have to put these on. Please don't make this a thing, Gamora." She says that she understands, but they all know that this is just one of Thanos' mind games, right? They're doing exactly what he wants them to do, and at that moment, an explosion goes off, knocking everyone to the ground, and from the broken hull is a Richard Rider, the Nova. Star-Lord runs over asking, "What the hell happened?" And Nova yells, "They're coming. You have to warn—" Oh, no. This is bad. Right behind outside, Gladiator tells everyone that they do not have to die today. "Give us Gamora. Don't be stupid. Your ship doesn't even have any defenses." Star-Lord laughs as he puts on his mask, telling them, "Ha! Take a closer look." Gladiator focuses a beam into the ship, telling him, "Gladly." Star-Lord tells everyone that they need to find a place to land. "Bill, go outside and hold them off. We're going to crash and would very much like to show Gladiator how upset you are." Gamora yells to take her cuffs off so that she can help, but Star-Lord yells back at her, "Not a chance in hell! You go to your quarters and you stay put." As Star-Lord runs off, Gamora asks, "Did he just tell me to go to my room?" Groot pilots the ship down to a nearby planet with Bill assisting in the landing. But before anyone can talk, the fighting begins. Bill throws his hammer at Gladiator, but Gladiator catches it, telling him, "This is a nice piece I'll hang on to." Suddenly, the hammer slams into the ground with Gladiator, and Bill tells him, "You can keep it as long as you wish." As the fighting continues, Gamora struggles with her cuffs, trying to rip them off. But back outside, Gladiator cracks Bill with his own hammer, telling him, "Stop playing and fight me." As Ghost Rider fights Moondragon, Phyla looks back to help, but Nebula takes a shot when she isn't looking. Star-Lord runs over to assist, but Phyla-Vell rolls over, telling him that she really hates this universe. Nebula then jumps onto Star-Lord's back, ripping off his mask, telling him, "We will have her one way or another. This is just—" But suddenly she's shot off by a beam rifle and Gamora yells to get the hell away from her friends. While Bill struggles with Gladiator, Gladiator manages to hit Gamora in the leg with a beam and she falls to the ground. Nebula quickly gets up, pointing her cannon at the fallen Gamora, but as she fires, Star-Lord jumps in the way to take the hit. Gamora catches him, asking why would he do that? And Star-Lord coughs. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. She tells him to just relax and keep his eyes open. Please, look at her. But Star-Lord slumps over, unresponsive. A short while later after the battle, Bill looks down, stating that Star-Lord is beyond there, but Groot stops him, telling him that he's fine. Peter, quit being a baby and get up! As a mini-Groot begins to kick Star-Lord, shouting, I am Stab! Star-Lord gasps for air, and Groot says, see, he's fine! And Bill says that it's a miracle, but Star-Lord coughs, telling him, it's just body armor, really. When you get stabbed through the chest with a sword enough times, you'll learn a few things. But what happened? Where's Gamora? Groot silently turns away, and Star-Lord asks if she's dead. And Groot tells him, we don't know. Star-Lord gets up telling everyone that they got work to do. They need to find a way off of this rock. Bill then says that they may have a way. He is war-bound to a powerful ally that he can call upon in such dire need. Star-Lord stops for a moment and then asks, you could have called Thor and you didn't? Bill holds up a small object, spinning it, laughing, asking, what could Thor do that I could not? Nay, we have warriors. Gamora is lost somewhere among the stars. What we require now is a bloodhound. Just then there's a flash of light and the giant dog Lockjaw steps through the portal. As Lockjaw barks, Bill pets him and says, it's good to see you again. How is the family? Is everyone settled in? Star-Lord asks what the hell, and Bill says that he and Lockjaw have been war-bound allies for a long time. Recently, he assisted the Inhuman family in a rather grim affair. Phyla-Vale holds up Gamora's cloak, asking if he can track her with this. And as Lockjaw sniffs, he sits down and barks twice. Bill says that Lockjaw can indeed. He's also sorry about what has happened to their raccoon friend. He thought him a brave warrior and is quite saddened to hear what has, but at that moment, the tuning fork on Lockjaw's head begins to glow, and Bill says that once they leave, it is possible that Gamora may already be. Star-Lord stops him and tells him that he knows. It doesn't change a thing. Dead or alive, no one messes with the Guardians! Meanwhile, back on Leandra 4, Gladiator walks Gamora through a hall, pushing her to the ground, telling her, alright, let's get this over with. But then Eros tells him to pick her up. It's not her fault. There's no need to be so cruel. Eros says that Thanos never cared for her. She was always a pawn for him, something to bargain with. He made her for this moment, so that she would become him. Gamora says that she did become him. She got over it. Don't punish her because he never did. Little Titan. Eros stares silently, then turns away. Enough. Gladiator? Gladiator grabs Gamora by the head, telling her, gladly, I will make it quick. But just then a voice tells him that that will be enough. She will take it from here, and Hela stabs Gladiator through the back and out his chest. As he slumps over, Hela asks, you get your power from confidence, yes? How strong are you feeling now? Ghost Rider lunges at her, telling her, I'm feeling pretty good myself! Hela laughs, waving her hand, telling him that she has heard of him. All that power! And with what feels like a gust of wind, Ghost Rider is stripped down to his bones, falling to the ground. The skeletal body sits back up, telling her, sorry, my queen. Hela looks down, telling him, much better. Anyone else? Nebula scoffs, stating that they can do with Gamora as they wish, and Hela asks, her? Oh no, I couldn't honestly care less about you. See, this all happened too early. Thanos and I must have gone over the plan 1,000 times. Pit you all against one another so that you wouldn't see the pieces falling into place. And honestly, the girl? Do try harder. No, Thanos was always going to come back as one thing and one thing only. A Titan! All eyes turn to Eros, and Eros yells, no, it can't be, I'm not! But at that moment, he screams out in pain as he jumps from his chair, standing up once again. Hela tells him that he was made for this. Did he really think that he lasted this long on his own? And after writhing in pain, Eros stands up straight and Thanos says, you came for me. My death. My love. As Star-Lord and the others teleport in, they see Gamora and ask what happened. She sits among the scattered bodies, telling them that it was Eros. Thanos is back. It's over. The Black Order, they took him. Star-Lord grabs her, asking, where? Where did they take him? And aboard nowhere, Thanos looks at his reconstructed body, stating, this is magnificent. I am impressed. Hela says that he flatters her. She admits that it's not perfect, but then, giving life isn't exactly her specialty. Thanos begins to walk up to his body, telling her that he feels sorry for Eros. His form will not survive the transference. A pity. He was not an unworthy ally. Thanos reaches out to touch his body and the machine activates. As it winds up, there's a flash of light and Thanos opens his eyes in his own body. A few moments later, there's a flash of light and Moondragon attacks with the power of Stormbringer. Hela hears everyone stating that they can't possibly believe, but the Green Dragon knocks Hela into the pits below. Star-Lord tells everyone to pour it on. Hela will be back and they can't let this happen on their watch. Proxima Midnight grabs her black hole cannon and gets ready to fire again, but before she can pull the trigger, Phyla Vale hits her with a blast, knocking the gun over the ledge into the pits. Phyla Vale flies by smiling, stating, "Come on, don't act like you aren't impressed." And Star-Lord attacks the skeletal Ghost Rider, asking, "Where's your fight? Come on, traitor!" But Ghost Rider falls to the ground, telling him, "Please, stop! Hela's hold on me has weakened. Can't hold together. I'm sorry." Meanwhile, in hell, Frank Castle falls to the ground asking, "Where is he?" Wait, no way. Johnny Blaze walks up telling him, "You're not the king around here. You must be Frank Castle. You want a race?" Back in nowhere, Gamora cuts through another Outrider stating, "Okay, let's try this again, Dad." Gamora raises her sword as she walks towards Eros, but Star-Lord calls out asking, "What are you doing? Maybe we should look for a non-killing your uncle solution here?" Gamora tells him that this is the resurrection of Thanos. There is only one solution here. And Star-Lord yells out, "This is not the way to do it! Eros is being manipulated. If you kill him, you're just like him." Gamora tells him that that's the thing. If she'd been in his shoes, she would have killed him in a heartbeat. Gamora thrusts her sword into Eros' back, then slices her way out. Eros remains in control, asking, What is? And Gamora tells him that she is sorry. She had to. Eros looks at her. "It was me, wasn't it? Well, that's so frustratingly obvious." As Eros draws his final breath, there's a rumble and a yell. Thanos breaks out of the machine in his original body, stating, "Thanos lives!" Star-Lord asks what's wrong with him, and Gamora says that the process must not be completed. He's not really in there. Hela crawls back from the pit with Proxima Midnight's cannon shouting, "You ruined him!" She fires a missile, but Beta Ray Bill hits it with a bolt of lightning, causing it to go off course straight towards Thanos. The missile hits him in the stomach, and as it begins to beep, Thanos looks at it, confused. Star-Lord yells to Lockjaw that they have to get out of here, and suddenly, that missile detonates. Everything starts to be ripped apart as it's all being sucked into the black hole, including Hela. And a short, safe distance away, everyone watches as the giant celestial head is sucked into oblivion. As everyone checks on one another, Groot tells Star-Lord, "I'm sorry about the mutiny thing." And Star-Lord tells him that it's fine. He was compromised. Groot tells him, "No, I wanted to make sure that we're still cool about Groot being captain," and Star-Lord tells him to just shut up. As Gamora sits there, Star-Lord kneels down asking how she's doing. She asks why did he save her. In the battle when she was down, she thought he hated her. Star-Lord sighs, stating that he doesn't hate her. He hates himself because even after everything that she's done, he loves her. Always has, even now. Not sure what that says about him though, but he needed to tell her because, well, they do almost die. A lot. Gamora tells him that she doesn't know what to do right now, and Star-Lord helps her up, telling her that it's okay. No one has to decide today. Let's just live. The next night at the Dora Maya bar, Star-Lord tells everyone that he has something he'd like to say. With Thanos officially gone, things are starting to crawl out of the cosmic swamp to fill the vacuum that he left. Could be that things are going to get quieter around here, but if their collective history is any indication, odds are they won't. Who knows what is ahead? And now, more than ever, he's damn proud to call all of them Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone quietly stares for a moment, and Gladiator gets up telling him, "Sorry, but no. I'm still the Magister of the Shi'ar." Nova finishes his drink, telling him that he's actually on call right now and shouldn't be drinking. And Moondragon says that they're still in, and when Phyla Vale questions it, Moondragon gives her a stern Phyla. Nebula says obviously she, but before she could finish, Gamora tells her bye. Nebula continues to state that for what it's worth, she is sorry about. But Gamora stops her again. Bye, Nebula! Groot returns with more drinks, asking where did everyone go, and Beta Ray Bill says that there was another mutiny. And Star-Lord says, okay, so that's less than ideal. And Phyla Vale raises her hand, asking him, so what about Rocket Raccoon? And there you have it, 4, 5, and 6. We're not done with this yet, though. Make sure you come back next Sunday when we cover the next 3 chapters of Guardians of the Galaxy as they go searching for Rocket Raccoon. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. You being here and helping us out with this kind of stuff is incredible, just watching these videos. But if you want to be more a part of the community, come on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/Comicstorian, where you can vote on the next videos coming out. Right now, I think Batman Inc. is winning the Sunday vote, so would love for you to come and see if you can be a part of that. Either way, just watching this video is incredible, and thank you so much for your time, and I will see you next time right here at Comicstorian.